Well, no luck yet for the Powerball, but let's send it over to Greg to test our luck with weather.
Well, hopefully my luck changes tomorrow night too. But we have good luck here with the weather for now, but that's definitely going to change later this week. So get out and enjoy tomorrow and even somewhat Tuesday before we have some drastic changes in the conditions for the second half of the work week. But for tonight, all the cloud cover out to the west and Iowa up to Twin Cities should stay there. It's lifting up to the north. Once we get towards the morning, it's not depicting it, but we could see areas of fog. River valleys, Eau Claire had it dense here for a few hours, so any type of body source of water, you could have a few hours in the morning that could be dense at times. Most of the area won't see it. Well, by 10 to 11 p.m., actually by 9 to 10, all that fog pretty much lifts out. And the rest of the day is looking absolutely fantastic too. So that's the good news for Labor Day. Should be about seasonal conditions. Temperatures overnight, pretty similar to what we had last night. Mid-40s in the coldest spots to the low 50s in the warmest areas. Tomorrow, we're pretty close to average. I mean, average for La Crosse is around 80, Eau Claire's around 78. So this is pretty typical temperatures. A little bit cooler as you go further into northeast Iowa. They'll have a little bit more cloud cover in the afternoon to keep the temp down a degree or two, but pretty much great conditions. If we kind of look at really planning the day out for both areas of Eau Claire and La Crosse, really looking at sunshine, a few clouds in the afternoon, getting up once again at 77, 78 in the afternoon. As we're looking for, there we go. Whoops, get back La Crosse. We'll go back there for a second. There's La Crosse. We're getting up to 73 by noon, for almost 80 by 4 p.m. There could be a few locations that do hit the 80-degree mark and then cooling off, but still just a few clouds, light winds too. Now Tuesday, we do have the showers and thunderstorms approaching. That cold front will be approaching most of the day. South and east of La Crosse is probably going to be fine. Mid to upper 70s. Further west you go or north, the opportunity to see those storms in the late afternoon towards sunset is a little bit higher chance there. Everyone will see it then Tuesday night into Wednesday. Kind of the time in the front out. We'll have a little bit of activity you can see here at noon, well ahead of the front. Unlikely that's going to reach much of the ground. We'll have a few showers developing later in the evening, and then here comes the front that will actually push through the area Tuesday night with a line of showers and thunderstorms probably some point Tuesday evening. It'll come through. We'll have additional lines as it sweeps through Wednesday. Winds begin to pick up. A lot of cool air becomes wrapping around this system. So it could be really kind of a light rain, breezy condition at times Wednesday. There could be some breaks too with the rain in the afternoon time frame with just more showers, but it continues Wednesday night as that low shifts off to the north. We get a good northwest wind going into Thursday, although Thursday we'll see a little bit of drier conditions. It's still going to see quite chilly conditions. There's Wednesday's highs down into the low 60s for a lot of areas, mid to upper 60s further south and east because they'll start the day off a little bit warmer. Only 62 as you go further north too. That's just the start of things going on. Then we look at the record high temps, and we're talking the coldest temp to see on the day. You can see we're pretty close on Thursday. Both locations, in fact, Eau Claire may actually set it if they only get to 58. Friday, it's not much better, maybe a degree or two improvement, but once again, Eau Claire could see another day of record temps being so cold. The good news with all this is the precipitation cloud cover will probably keep a lot of areas from reaching freezing or getting any close to that. Beyond that, we'll have somewhat milder conditions for the weekend, but yet we're not even close to average going into early next week. So I can't say that fall's here for sure, but we might flip the switch eventually, but it's definitely going to be a kind of a chilly type of end of the work week. So definitely get out and enjoy it today, tomorrow, and even somewhat Tuesday.
Okay, we'll have to make sure to enjoy that Labor Day for
Yep.
sure. All right, thank you, Greg.